Good morning. Happy July 30th. Is there 31 days in July? I don't even know. It's time to drink out of the Christmas mug. It is like humid, like you would not believe here in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm still trying to clean out the underneath part of the porch since I got stung by all those wasps. Yesterday I was out maybe for 5 minutes and had to stop. And then I was out for another 10 minutes and had to stop. I wasn't probably out there 30 minutes and I was drenched and just like heat sick. So wherever you are, on top of hydrating, make sure you're getting enough salt. You need salt in your body. I don't care what anyone says. You need salt. For anybody working outside this week, you are in my thoughts. I am concerned about your well-being, and I'm hoping you are taking care of yourself. But for everybody else, how are you managing? What's new? What's been going on? It's 1:13 on my timer right now, and it is 8:35 in the morning. Happy to say I've been sleeping very sound in the past week and a half, which I needed that rest. But I am Kitryn Marie, reside in St. Louis, Missouri, artist, writer, speaker, life and a business coach, teach a variety of art classes, teach group painting lessons, minimum of $10, $45 a person. I come to your location. I do have a fabulous new location. You will not believe the location that I have been given the get-go to have to teach my classes in our Maplewood area here in Missouri. I reside in Afton. Also teach how to put a vision board together based in psychology, life coaching. It is a tool to help you visually, creatively see where you've been in your life, who you are as an individual, what you have caused, what you have contributed to, and where you want to see yourself go for the rest of your life for your highest good. It's an art class. They are enrichment classes. I'm getting ready to start writing on my blog again, Pretty in Pink, Perfect in Paisley. You know, with the weather being warm like this, it's just easier to do things on the inside. Been running out to my pony, making sure she's okay. She's got enough food for the next 2 weeks in the event I don't get out there. Still looking for a newer car. Life is busy. My hands are in all kinds of things. Again, finishing up a huge sewing job. And once I get that all done, I will put up all the pictures. But it has been really a labor of love with this one. A big vintage upholstery patio set for somebody in my neighborhood who they were looking for somebody to help sew something, and I said, I can do it. And I've been doing it. So, but anyway, what have you been up to? What have you been doing to create security in your emotional support system or entity? Been thinking about this. I'm an introvert, mostly. I really like my quiet. Comes from growing up in a very noisy household. Was having a conversation with an old girlfriend. Her and I kind of reconnected a few months back. And we were having dinner out the other night, and I had said I had moved out of my grandma's house after high school, graduated, and moved in with my dad because it was quiet. It was quiet. I had my own room. I had my dogs. It was quiet. I could go do what I needed to do, and at the end of the day, there was no noise. Now, of course, subsequently, I went to go work in food and beverage. Being Italian can force feed you and talk you to death. But that noisy environment, when I come home, I want quiet. That is my personal, emotional support. It helps me regulate my nervous system. What are you doing to regulate your nervous system? And do you need a certain emotional support room, entity, TV. And I'm going to use this as an example. Growing up, again, with my grandma, we did everything in the kitchen, everything. You could always find my grandma in the kitchen reading her paper. She would read it front to back. Now, of course, we don't have newspapers anymore. People came over, they would gravitate to the kitchen. They would sit around the kitchen table. We would eat dinner there. We would have our biggest conversations there. As a teenager, we played quarters there, if anybody remembers the game Quarters. As an adult now, the kitchen table is the last place I want to sit. I don't need that emotional comfort at that table. That table at the time had a purpose, served its role, and now as an adult, understanding, looking back, what that meant, I don't need that in my life. Or the people that they have to have the TV on all the time. That is an emotional support, comfort noise, background noise. It is either drowning out your own thoughts because you cannot tolerate what goes on in your head, or you were trying to replicate something from way back because you need to have that noise to disrupt whatever is going on in your life. TV, as we all know, is a distraction. It downs you. And although there are good programs out there, there are movies that do hold your interest, it's the ones that walk in the door, turn the TV on just for noise because they need that emotional support, comfort, are even worse, those that are going to sleep because they don't want their own noise in their head to take over, where they are thinking and over-processing and ruminating. And if they have background noise on, it is an emotional support, comfort in order to help them go to sleep. And then eventually the TV goes off, they sleep for however long, they get up and they turn that TV back on. Is that you? Do you realize the pattern? And do you realize possibly the person that you were with is not matching that same emotional support? They don't need it? Or how about when I get up in the morning, I do like to sleep in when I can, but lately, 6:30, 7 o'clock. For a while there it was 4:30. But once I'm up, I don't want the TV on in my room. I don't want to lay there with somebody to be their emotional support because they were not given the attention or the emotional regulation that they needed as a child. So you get up on a weekend, you turn the TV on and you lay there, and then that person gets angry if you get up to go do whatever you need to do. I have been really, really looking into this whole emotional support thing and why people need all of these distractions and why some people need that person right there next to them, offering them comfort and emotional regulation that they never got as a child. What about you? What's your emotional support, comfort? What is it that you are doing that you are looking for something to keep your comfort, personal comfort, intact? What does it say about you? What does it say about the person that you were with if you're not compatible with them and you are not needing the same emotional comfort or support? Love to know. Love to have you in any of my classes because we do talk about those things. Certain art enrichment programs do offer a sense of comfort, and you learn a whole bunch about yourself. But I am Kitryn Marie. I do reside in St. Louis, Missouri, an artist, writer, speaker, life, and a business coach. For today, for tomorrow, be happy, be blessed, be thankful for everything. Fate turns on a dime. You decide what side of that coin you want to be on. Reach out, stay cool wherever you are, hydrate, have some salt. It's good for you.